And welcome back to another backtesting video. Alright, I've got previous daily. Trending down, but we are in a daily gap, which could push us up. Kinda neutral right now. I don't really have a bias. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Tapped into the one else up that buy side. Got a 1 minute inverse. It is a 3 minute as well though. Pushing higher. Rebalanced EQ, tapped into the 15-minute gap. And 3 AM open. Inverse that. That was a 30-second, but I missed it, so I'm not gonna go back. I'm more bullish as well, to be honest. It's a 3 minute. Break even at this internal high. We do have a SMT at the external range though. Not sure if I like it that much. Got a 5 minute sweep, 15 minute delivery, left at 30 minute unmitigated. CISD as well. Let's see what happens. Break even. Break even trade. Damn. That's so egg. London session's actually been like pretty decent though. Like I was trading it today. Well, looking at it this morning. So 2 a.m. 2 a.m. opens here. We sweep this buy side, sweep the 2 a.m. highs basically. We got 15-minute delivery right here. Yeah, a 50-minute delivery followed by a 3-minute inverse right here. And the reason I didn't take this is because I hopped on. I loaded up the charts as this candle here, the inverse candle, was forming, so I was still a bit panicky, and I saw that this high didn't get swept, not on either assets, so, and I was kind of expecting that to get swept. But overall, like, bias and draw seemed pretty obvious today, since we ran through this 4-hour gap. We were inside this 4-hour gap, but we made low. It's like 4-hour intermediate term lows, and we were just trending down. Like, we did disrespect this gap, but then we disrespected this 1 hour, closed below that, and just started trending down on the lower time frame. Seemed super obvious. Would have targeted this low as well, because like the overall draw was just lower, in my opinion, and I didn't really have a reason to take it out any earlier. Yeah, anyway, that's that. But point is, London's been pretty decent in terms of actual price action. Like, it's a little bit lower volume, but I feel like it's less volatile in a way, and it just delivers better than New York in a certain way. Let me journal this one real quick though. No, I've just said some next up bullshit there, but I don't know. Oh yeah, the reason I wanted to show that is because, as you saw earlier, um, we it's pretty much the exact same thing that happened here. We had these 50-minute intermediate term lows, in that case intermediate term highs, but we had these lows, but we swept these lows before it, and then like we went up still. So that might be some sort of London session thing, but it might just be a coincidence that I saw it twice in a row. Yeah. Anyway, would have been a pretty banger trade once again. Right, on to New York. We got this buy side, which we have a SMT at. Still got previous day low, but we do seem to be trending higher. We got no news. Yeah, ideally looking for longs here to target that 4-hour buy side. Manipulated lower. Is it a 1 minute? It is not. Alright, no entry here. Resweep. 30-second inverse here. Let's go all of these lows here. Got 1 hour delivery. Tapped into EQ on the 1 hour. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Just makes sense for us to push higher from here, if we are bullish. Break even at that 3-minute gap. Target 930 highs. Well, these highs even, not 930 exactly. Low hanging fruit. Still with good risk to reward though. So it's break even. Probably gonna be break even, I'm not gonna lie. SMT, fuck. Are we gonna go higher from here? We got SMT at the intermediate time high. I would take it out realistically. Oh wait. Where was the SMT? Oops. SMT here. Wow. Oh yeah. I would have to take out the SMT to be honest. Might still hit, but not gonna take the risk. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh, I'm bugging, it's not even an intermediate time high. Well, it's a 5 minute, but nah, fam, I'm actually an idiot. This is why I'm unprofitable, fam. Break even there. Net SMT. But since we are bullish and it's not 50-minute intermediate time highs, I thought this candle had closed for some reason. Crazy rejection wick as well, which is a good sign. I know this is kind of a hindsight trade, but could have even targeted up there. Now that would be a proper hindsight trade. Anyway. A very clean trade. As I said, that was my mistake. If it was 15-minute intermediate term highs, I probably would have taken my profits out at SMT either way. Just because it's higher time frame, more confirmation that we're probably just going to push lower. But since I was stupid and it wasn't actually 15-minute, only a 5-minute, it's not as significant. And as I said in the journal, like, we are overall just clearly bullish. Got this 4-hour buy side as our main draw. Might not get hit, but it does. Yeah. Very obvious buy model right there. Rebalance 1 hour range. Tapped into EQ of the 1 hour. Delivery of the 1 hour gap. 15-minute sell side sweep. Clean inverse. Doesn't get much better than that really. Good break even point. Nice structure. As A plus as it gets, if you want to say that. I'll call it that. See right here, as of right now I don't have a clear bias, just from higher time frame. Leaning a bit more bullish towards previous day high, but still not super clear. We might manipulate lower first. We might have CPI, yeah. So then, oh wait, it's London sesh, so yeah, might not get much here because it is CPI. Probably saving all the volume for that. Got 30-second. No, we don't. Swept, well manipulated lower first. Took out that buy side. 1 minute inverse down. Overall structure's pretty bullish, so I'm not gonna take this. Still played out. 30-second inverse there. If this 2-minute inverses, I'll take it. No inverse though. I don't know why price action is so weird in London session. I want to see previous day high get taken at this point. More trade towards it. If we get a 5-minute sell side, sweep it, then get 3 AM, like open, volume. Alright. Exactly what I wanted. Is that a 30-second? I don't think so. Which is very unfortunate. That is though. Took out the 3 AM lows. Doubt we're gonna edge previous day high like that. Once again, rebalance this 15-minute range. I'm assuming the 30-minute as well, maybe. No, not the 30-minute. Oh, that's the 1 hour. But rebalance the 30-minute range. We did not tap into the 30-minute. Meaning we don't even have delivery. Wait, did we? I think we created equal lows. Yeah. Interesting. I think I'm gonna fade this because of the equalers being in line with the 30 minutes gap. Yeah. Now the only thing we can get really is this 3-minute inverse. Which we didn't get. Got an SMT there. One-minute inverse. Now we've probably rebalanced the 1 hour range. Yeah, tapped into OT of the 1 hour. Got valid delivery. Set the internal 5-minute. Got the SMT. This looks pretty decent. Just gonna target the lowest hanging fruit possible, I think. No, I'm gonna I'll target external range. Only thing I don't like is how close the break-even point is. We'll see what we can do about that. Nothing. Oh. 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 Fuck me. 5-minute. Yeah, at that point, pretty much have to go break even. Oh my days. Why am I this much of a retard? It wasn't even a fucking inverse. Again. Well, let's just pretend I took that inverse. It would be break even now, for sure. If we get an SMT at the external range, I'm taking profits. Never mind, I'm not taking profits today. Crazy. Invest a 5-minute too. Some next up choppy price action. What the hell? What is that 4 AM volume? Is that a new 4 hour? No. Interesting. Loki, can't be asked to journal that, bruv. It's just like every other setup. New York sesh. Got CPI. Took previous day high. Yeah, now we're looking pretty bearish here. CPI did some damage. Looking for continuation shorts mainly. But let's see what market gives us. I want like a shift in order flow before I take longs. So at this point I'd be willing to take longs, but You don't seem to be getting a retrace up until here. Some interesting price action here. Rebalance DQ, OT. I don't mind a little sell side sweep here and take longs. Might have missed some short opportunities, not gonna lie. We didn't. Not the cleanest day for New York. Don't really know what actual biases. We're just going up and down right now, chasing like CPI highs and lows pretty much that we've already taken. Is it gonna go lower here, or is it just gonna run through the gap? I know it's past lunch hour or AM sesh, but yeah, no reactions onto London sesh Wednesday. Got a red folder. Previous day high, previous day low. Still kind of chopping in that range. We do seem to be a bit more bearish here. Right, 70 at these highs. Five-minute intermediate term high. One-minute inverse. As the 3-minute opens up, I believe. Yeah. Could be a little Judas swing, or whatever Patty calls it. We'll make something up for break even, because I don't want to go break even straight away in something like this. Might just get stopped out. Damn. I was actually going to go break even at this close, but I'm not going to make any excuses. might be a re-entry. Not sure if this 1 minute invest. Yeah, well, at this point we're inside a 15 minute. Actually would have worked out if I took that random 1 minute inverse here after this gap was closed. Either way though, at this point I am leaning a bit. Am I leaning bullish? Probably not. Can't say for sure. We're chopping. Going from internal to internal, bruv. Right. Might have broken out of the zone. Potentially shorts if we have reactions here. Would have liked it if it was if we didn't tap into the 5 minute. Yeah, nothing crazy happened. Check that experiment trade, if you wanna call it that. Wasn't really expecting it to win, or didn't have high hopes of it winning. Obviously I would have wanted it to win, but it's the whole point of backtesting. See what works and what doesn't. Alright, got fairly bullish structure here. Bearish on the lower high time frame. Let's see what market open does. What news is there? Well, there was 8:30. Is that data lows? Yeah, we got data lows. So ideally we'd want to sweep data lows and push higher, or push higher then take trades towards data lows. Maybe. Second inverse. I'd have to probably just target down there, to be honest. I wouldn't go for all the way to data lows. We've got an SMT here. "15-minute delivery." We'll also a 1 hour technically holding us down. Break even ain't the best since we don't really have one. Got 930 lows here as well, pretty much. Yeah, let's take it. Reckon it could work. We'll figure something out for break even as well, as I say. It's not gonna be break even, is it? Yeah. Got a better invest here. Well, another invest rather than better. We took this as well, which is what I was looking for pretty much. It's so long journaling, because like I know what I did wrong. Like at this point I'm not journaling for educational purposes pretty much with majority of these trades. Like I know what was wrong, but whatever. We didn't sweep the, is that a 1 hour? Yeah, the 1 hour buy side and got an inverse down on the 32nd, which I took, but we didn't have a break even point, so this was practically pattern trading. I pretty much already knew that and was aware in the momenta. However, I still took it to see if it would play out or not. Ideally looking for a re-entry now that the 1 hour buy side has been swept, and look to target data low or sell side before that. Low hanging fruit sell side before that. 15-minute buy side sweep. Comma 15-minute delivery. No break even. 30-second inverse. Boom. Down 1k on the day. Crazy. So this 30-second. It's pretty good. Could take the CISD. Maybe sell like a limit order up here. get a little bit of a better risk to reward. Put my stop there. Let's try that. Play around with a limit order. Ideally would have entered up here, but let's see. Oh my fucking days, bruh. I have to play around with limit orders, don't I? I don't even care. Break even there. What a trade. What a trade. Break even, 30-second internal low. Target. Was 5-minute intermediate term lows. What if I target data low? Would have hit data lows as well. That's crazy. That would have been an absolute banger trade. 5.6 risk to reward. Madsy. But I targeted these equal lows, which are also. Is that even equal low? I don't think that's equal lows. Might be. Anyway. Targeted the 5-minute intermediate term low. Low hanging fruit, I guess. Don't get greedy in that. 30-second inverse. We got a manipulation move. Got what we wanted after the initial loss, where I didn't wait for the 1 hour buy side to get swept. This was my ideal scenario, but wanted to test things, I guess. So we swept 1 hour buy side, had the 1 hour delivery, got a very tight 30-second inverse, which would have seemed risky if we hadn't clearly gotten the manipulation move up to take out the buy side. However, this way we got given a very nice risk reward, which we took advantage of and made back both the losses and more. From today. We'll stop. I could have even targeted my overall draw, which was data low. However, I took the low hanging fruit of the 5-minute intermediate term low. 1 hour buy side sweep, 1 hour delivery, 30-second internal low as break even, 30-second inverse. Very nice. Yeah, what a trade. And as I said in the journal, this inverse, pretty dodgy, not gonna lie. But since we swept this buy side, we're delivering off of the 1 hour. This tiny one here. And like it was a fairly obvious manipulation move. Like we were accumulating for this whole range here. Swept the buy side. Well, went from external to the other external pretty much. I guess you could call it internal, but either way, we delivered overall draws data lows since it hadn't been taken yet. But took the low hanging fruit because it's still amazing risk to reward. Yeah. Good day, good day. And like literally one trade like that, that was pretty much the same risk to reward as today's trade would have been on live markets for London session. That could make back two losses and put you into profit. Like that's trades like that are valuable. Don't know if that's the right word, but you gotta take advantage of the high risk to reward trades sometimes, as long as they're clean. Don't just go for high risk to reward for no reason. And make sure it's not out of greed and whatever. What day is it? Thursday. Got PPI. So we might chop a bit. Same aspect of CPI, but we'll see. Second inverse here. I think probably would have been break even. Whoa. Wouldn't mind the inverse up. just like that. Go break even at this 5 minute. Swept these lows. Oh, wow, 1 hour delivery. "30-second inverse here. Put my stop at this body. Target 3 AM open highs. Does it want to load? What's going on? Break even at the 5 minute gap. Looks like some crazy manipulation. Am I wrong? Or am I right? Let's see. We got, if there's SMT, I will take it out since we're in a 5 minute gap, and seems like that 4 hour gap wants to get mitigated. We do need to rebalance this 4 hour range if I don't get stopped up before, which I did. Could have taken a 1-to-1 there inside the 5 minute gap as a little scalp trade, but honestly I expected the 3 AM, well, 302, wait, yeah, 302 open highs to get swept. On to New York. Whoa, some big move. our previous day high and low. I guess we're either going to push back higher to rebalance the range here, or keep pushing down towards that sell side. Let's see what we get. Hmm. 2 minute inverse here. Could target data highs, or we could just take it out at like there. OT, or this 5 minute gap. Break even here. Assuming there's a no, break even at the 15 minute or 30 minute. Yeah, let's see this. That's break even. Choppy. Oh, overall trade ID was correct. Is data high gonna get hit, or is it gonna get edged? On my days. Gets it, okay. Unfortunate, well, yeah, I guess unfortunate, but not much I could have done there with the break even. And exactly as I said, I was like, wait, if you're gonna respect this area, well this level, and get a reaction up, or we're gonna continue to push lower, and we got the reaction up. So What was our delivery? 1 hour. Is it a 1 or 2 minute? Just 2 minute. Right, London. Final day, and then I can go train. Well, after I upload this video. Previous day high, previous day high. Any news? No news. Nothing to worry about. Took this sell side. Might be looking to go lower here. ES seems like it wants to push down to that, since we've had an SMT at these lows for quite a while now. Pretty big move from Asia session. Quite clearly trending down right now though, so ideally I want to take continuation shorts towards that. That was a 1 minute. It would have been an easiest trade ever. Break even at the external range. Literally a 2 minute day, bruv. Fuck. I'm pretty sure that's what Patty calls the Judas swing. Super obvious. I'm still looking for shorts though. Got a 30-second inverse here. Not quite sure how I feel about this doji though. I mean, I guess it is a rejection. Close off the 15 minute. Rebalance in the 1 hour range. We could be going for that 4 hour gap here. But since we got a reaction, we're most likely going to push down here anyway, and then push higher if we are going to go for previous day, not for the 4 hour. Never mind. Getting stopped out. Trading against the fucking trend. Who do I think I am? It's gonna be the most brief journal ever. To be fair, could have went break even there. Probably should have. Nah. 1 minute internal layers, break even. 30-second inverse. Now this is what I wanted. Ideally, tapped into the 15-minute. I'm assuming we rebalanced the range. Perfectly top D key. 5-minute sweep. Beautiful 30-second inverse here. Because of how impulsive it is, I'm entering off of it. It's like we clearly went into push higher here. Break even at the 5-minute to be a bit more safe. Might honestly be able to target the 4-hour gap. Let's see how well we distribute. Oh, break even. Fuck's sake, Rev. Damn. Well, that's embarrassing. The amount that I was hyping up this trade, and then that happens. Alright. New York sesh. Still haven't refilled the 4-hour. Trending up. Still no news. Don't know why I checked. So we got sweep there. Rebalanced. Well, tapped into OT on the 15-minute range. Not quite sure what's going on, bruv. Got an SMT here. Oh, never mind. We don't seem to be bullish, so I'm not gonna take longs as of yet. Might be pushing down. Let's see if we close below this 4-hour. We respected the 4-hour. Rebalance that range, tapped into the 15-minute gap. We've got a 2-minute inverse right there. We tapped into a 3-minute though. Got a resweep. Second. Not quite. Ooh, SMT. Still inside the gap. Yeah. 3-minute inverse. Could push lower from here. Stop there, TP there. Yeah, let's try this. 15-minute delivery, SMT up to 15-minute highs. Three-minute inverse. Very decent structure down. Break even at this 5-minute. Guess that's an intermediate time low. TP at the external range. I want to see it distribute. No. Got a resweep, re-entry. Watch this one play out as well. Heck, there's no way. Surely not. Masashi's unbelievable. It's 2 losses, frack. I forgot. But, what's the risk to reward on this trade? It's another 3-minute inverse. 1 to 7. It is protected highs. I think that's what protected highs are, at least. I'm actually not too certain. But I might stop there though to get a better risk to reward. Break even at this low. Break even. technically cheating, but there's no way I'm not taking that re-entry when it's such an obvious sell model. Although live markets, I do need to be careful with that. Like, by be careful I mean I do need to take them and not get emotional from the loss. Anyway, solid trade idea overall. Clearly bearish. Same trade. Got the re-entry. Got a better break-even point, and we actually managed to deliver. Full stop. Higher time frame we were clearly bearish, and even lower high time frame we were trending down fairly obviously. Targeted the external range as the low hanging fruit. I also put my stop at lower down since it was a re-sweep, and typically with re-sweeps we don't tend to push back unless we have the wrong bias and it just fucks off in the opposite direction. We had 15-minute SMT, well 1 hour buy side SMT. SMT plus re-sweep. 15-minute delivery. Minute internal low as break even, 3-minute inverse. Cool. Go to London. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Maybe later today.